respected chairman, distinguished organizers, participants, presenters, and guests. Good afternoon. The goal of my research is to alleviate depressive symptoms and enhance psychological well-being of young adults. As trained in psychology and spirituality, we can do much to improve the quality of life of the young adults. Let's see what we can do. World Health Organization 2017 stated that stunning facts about deteriorating situation of mental health on depression. Researchers like Garlow suggested that suicide ideation and depression among college students are strongly associated. Depression, is it treatable or not? If so, how is it? World Health Organization suggests first, therapies, second, antidepressant medications, or both. India's population estimated by UN on July 1st, 2019 was 1.37 billion people. As per the census of India 2011, about 600 million young people are between 15 to 24 years old, and that's our target group. Depression is ranked as the highest contributor of global disability. Around the world, 300 million people are affected by depression. Yoga brings balance and health in all the dimensions, physical, mental, and spiritual of the individual. The urgent need and the magnitude of the spread of depression with its alarming rate of increase among young adults call for programs which will prevent them from depression. Therefore, the researcher took up the challenge and developed CSIP. Theoretical framework. The present study is formulated on Piaget's cognitive development theory and later on developed as theories of post-formal thought and Riff's psychological well-being theory. Instruments are Riff's scale of psychological well-being, SPWB, and Hopkins Symptom Checklist 25, that is HSCL 25. The theory which Piaget developed regarding children up to 15 years old and was further developed by other researchers referred to as theories of post-formal thought. The major researchers of this theory are Biddle and Fisher, Wajose, Jeswal, Cartwright, and so on. The study conducted by Cartwright and Day James suggests that the relationship with an external power, ultimate being, or God is a changing concept of individuals. Hay and Powell says spirituality is inborn and a natural phenomenon. McDowell et al. 2012 says psychospiritual intervention therapy has positive enhancing effect on spiritual self-acceptance, meaning of life. Spirituality. Under the umbrella of CBT, cognitive developmental theory of Jean Piaget had options for all scientific, moral, logical, and reasonable development in the theory. Piaget theory is not covering all the dominions of lifespan, says Sinnott, Biddle, and Fisher. If science is the search for truth, then restricting the use of only 5 physical senses and not mental or spiritual higher than animal level, then logic, will, reason, and mathematics cannot be considered as scientific. We need to focus on all aspects of human being, namely sensory, mental, and spiritual. Cognitive behavioral theory, CBT. Depression is primarily caused by dysfunctional belief and negative thoughts, says Aaron Beck. Psychological well-being theory was developed by Riff in 1995. It has 6 dimensions to explain the psychological well-being, contentment, and happiness. They are autonomy, environmental mastery, personal growth, positive relationship with others, purpose in life, and self-acceptance. Today's young adults aged 18 to 25 are a subgroup of the millennial generation which includes people born from 1980 to 2000. Most of them are digital natives, says Douglas Main and Lindsay Pollack. The uniqueness of the study. There is no research study published until October 2019 on young adults aged 18 to 25 who are the millennial generation regarding depressive symptoms and psychological well-being. The present study is unique. Its contents are sound, reliable, and effective conceptual framework. Cognitive Spiritual Intervention Program (CSIP) is based on the theory, Piaget's theory, and theories of formal thought with spirituality. On the other side, we have Riff's 6 dimension of psychological well-being theory, and these are applied on the young adults with the identified level of moderate level of depressive symptoms, Hopkins checklist 25, and lower level of psychological well-being, SPWB. And after that, we have reduce depressive symptoms and enhance psychological well-being of young adults. Hypothesis. There are two. First, there is no significant difference in the pre-test and the post-test mean scores of psychological depressive symptoms and psychological well-being for both the experimental group and the control group. Second, there is no significant difference between the experimental group and the control group in terms of post-test scores of psychological depressive symptoms and psychological well-being. Research methods. Phase 1. Development of the cognitive spiritual intervention. Mixed method research design, qualitative and quantitative sequential exploratory design. Phase 2. Testing the efficacy of cognitive spiritual interventions. True experimental research design, pre-post test control group design. Research setting. The research was conducted in 3 different colleges in Bangalore, Metro City, India. Population and sampling. A total population of 350 participated in the assessment through questionnaires. There were 189, 54% participants who were with moderate level of depressive symptoms. Also, there were 161, that is 46%, were with higher level of depression. From the 54%, the researcher randomly selected volunteers for interview, FGD, pilot study, and experimental and control group. Inclusion criteria and exclusion criteria. The inclusion criteria is young adults attending college and who have moderate depressive symptom and lower psychological well-being. Second, young adults age group from 18 to 25 years. Third, young adults who are willing to participate in the study. Exclusion criteria. 1. Young adults who are suffering from chronic physical and psychiatric problems. 2. They are addicted to drugs or alcohol. 3. They are in the ongoing psychosocial treatment. Research paradigm. Young adults with moderate depressive symptoms. Phase 1. Developing CSIP. Need assessment, literature review, survey using questionnaires, interview, and FGD. Deciding theoretical foundation and a preliminary draft of CSIP. Validation of CSIP. Expert validation, pilot study. Finalization of CSIP. Young adults with moderate symptoms. Phase 2. Experimental validation. Pre-experimental stage. Random selection of volunteers of the 40, 20 plus 20 participants. Pre-test, HSC 25 and SPWB. Experimental stage, experimental group, cognitive spiritual intervention program, control group, usual treatment. And post-experimental stage, post-test, HSCL 25 and SPWB. Modules. Themes, modules, objectives, and activities. Each module is having 3 hours each. First, introduction, psychological distorted thoughts, lack of autonomy, spirituality is guilt feeling. Introduction, orientation, CSIP. To recognize the skills of CSIP, to develop skills on prayer life and well-being, to appreciate the values of CSIP and spiritual life. Activities, video prayer, rapport building, theme of introduction, CSIP, discussion, and then second day, distorted thoughts, sad, empty or irritable mood, worries, lack of confidence. Modules, CBT or RABT and theories of post-formal thought. Objectives, to apply realistic thoughts and to apply post-formal thoughts and spirituality. To develop or reframe distorted thoughts to realistic thoughts, to prioritize yoga relaxation techniques and meditation and spiritual life. Yoga relaxation and guided meditation, video, discussion, break, coffee or tea, CBT, REBT, and theories of post-formal thought. 6 dimensions of well-being and spiritual. Theories, psychological well-being by Dr. Riff. To identify different aspects of 6 dimensions of well-being and spiritual life. To acquire skills in yoga, meditation, and spiritual life. Guided yoga, meditation, psychological well-being of 6 dimensions, break, coffee, video, discussion. 4th day is lack of autonomy, peer influence, easily influenced by peer pressure. Autonomy. To apply the skills of making decisions, to apply skills of concentration meditation, to appreciate the values of autonomy, not relying on others. Activities. Concentration exercise of yoga, video, concentration and meditation, discussion. Lack of care and nurture of environment. Mastery over environment. To identify the skills of meditation and the role of environment in one's life. Nature-centered meditation, video, break, then discussion. 6th, lack of trust in others, positive relationship with others. To develop the skills of meditation, to appreciate the value of their relationship with others. Activities. Meditation of love and compassion, care for others, break, discussions. 7th day is worries, spiritual dryness, purpose in life together with God. To identify and enhance the purpose in life with God, to apply the technique of guided meditation into space, to develop the skills, enhance the life with God. Activities, guided meditation into the space and beyond, video, break, discussion. 8th day, lack of self-confidence, lack of self-esteem, so self-acceptance. To apply the skills of self-acceptance, accept myself as I am. Activity. Deeper realization of self with the emotions and thoughts, break, discussion and concentration meditation. Last is the 9th day is the future plans, conclusion, termination. To make new resolutions and future plan for self, to conduct the post-test, feedback, post-test, prayer of thanksgiving, total 25 hours. Now we have the expert validation. All the 7 experts validated the CSIP and granted A grade, which means the objectives and contents are relevant, valid, with strong theoretical base, and it can be implemented as it is to the target population. Statistical analysis of the intervention showed excellent inter-rater reliability, which is 0.98. With 95% confidence, P is 0.009. Phase 2, experimental phase. We have in the green, that is psychological well-being. Total SPWB in pre-test is 132.35, post-test 224.85. HSCL, that is depression, 38.20 and 29.00. Now we have the control group. The well-being SPWB pre-test shows 133.80, whereas post-test shows 133.25. HSCL, that is depression, shows pre-test 38.15 and post-test 38.30. Now we have the pair T-test depression and 6 subscale of well-being under the experimental group. Depression, mean difference is 9.20, p-value is 0.001 and Cohen's d effective size is 5.19, large effect size, which means that hypothesis is rejected. Now looking down, we see the 6 dimensions of psychological well-being, and the largest one is environmental mastery, which is 12.12, and the second one is self-acceptance, 10.59, which shows these two are the best things which will give us the well-being score up. There is no significant difference in the post-test scores control group. There are significant difference in the post-test scores of experimental group. The experiment conducted by the researcher and the result of the research showed significant decrease in the scores of depressive symptoms in the post-test result, and at the same time, significant increase in the scores of psychological well-being in the post-test results. The research study was successfully completed with scientifically proved results of large effect size. Conclusion. The purpose of the research study was achieved and not ambiguously but unequivocally proved the relevance and efficacy of cognitive spiritual intervention program CSIP. This manifested the effectiveness, validity as well as indicated the reliability, soundness and appropriateness of the cognitive spiritual intervention program CSIP. Recommendations. To apply the same program to the control group, future researchers may conduct experiments to find out the long-lasting effect of the newly developed CSIP for longer period of time. Conclusion. The study revealed that cognitive spiritual intervention program CSIP enhanced psychological well-being, reduced depressive symptoms of the young adults 18-25 years old. Thank you. Thomas Kutyangal, MSFS, PhD, MSc in Counseling Psychology, Bangalore, India, PhD in Guidance and Counseling, UST Manila, Philippines.